Hello, Internet. This is Treacherous Gambit, Regular D. A man of many names, only one is real. It's for any of you to decide. Today, I shall be presenting to you a game from 2010 known as Fallout New Vegas. One of, if not many people's, favorite games. It is going to be on its hardest settings, in permadeath, for a new game. This is also highly modded. I forgot to mention I'm also eating cotton candy in my closet. So, you know, fun shit. Graphic violence.
War never changes.
Ron Perlman.
When atomic fire consumed the earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes.
I think we're gonna skip this. So I only got 20 minutes to record right now. For a couple of reasons. But, in the future we can increase that time depending on the people who watch this series and other series, if they would like more. Or less. I understand 15 minutes. You really consider it like an optimal amount of time? I also know that I prefer, like, longer stuff. I should probably start reading this, but I'm not gonna. Because I've played this game so many times. Oh my god. Mysterious Your Broadcast. The bigger tester up. Alright. So we're gonna go additional RAM. Also, I'm just gonna skip all of these individually and go to the page where I can just affect them all on their own. Points to assign. Let's get strength. A bit. Well. Perception. Sorry, I'm having to check to make sure that I have a candle going. But you know, I'm in my closet and I don't want it to burn down the house, so I have to check every couple of seconds to make sure it's not burning anything that isn't the candle. perception. Hit 4. Increase my agility a bit. I guess this is a personal choice of whether I'd rather be more charismatic or more intelligent. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter. I mean, they're both pretty low. But I think what we're gonna do is increase charisma. Charismatic fellow. The computer over there looks mighty interesting. My name? Hobert. Hobert. Race? Game. I see that the super mutant race is also still not working. Where is it? Let's see if it's working. It's totally not working. Fusion? What's Caucasian? Go with. I'll go with African. Just because I don't normally play like this. I like that guy's face. I randomized it. Yeah, let's randomize my head. Blue boy! What is up? Alright, that'll work. 30. Yeah. A waster. And, bright green. Yeah. Just some green. Yeah, there it is. Facial hair. Gunslinger. There it is. Position. Only the virtuous prosper. We can make a better world. A little take a little. Life is a balancing act. The ends justify the means. Get out of my face. The world is my plaything. Oh wow. The candle's starting to kick in. It smells pretty damn good. We'll go with, we can make a better world. Holy shit. Okay. Efficiencies. Play weapons. And, guns. My unarmed is pretty good already. That's good. I've gained a shit ton of karma. I have lost. I have my point. I don't have my point. We're gonna have to check out what that is. Weapon preference. We'll go with shotguns. Eyes open, eyes closed, don't matter. I'll hit something with the spray. Sounds like a good idea. So I didn't read this. Look into the Sunset Sarsaparilla personality test. I thank you, Sunset Sarsaparilla, for your generous offer of new character. Traits can only be selected one time. Ensure that you are ready to select your traits before proceeding. Let's do it. And for life. One of my favorites, except we're not going to do it this time. Born to be wild. You are easily addicted to chems. Fortunately, you can craft any common chem from a campfire. Bring it on. You either kill fast or die early. Both you and your enemy's damage thresholds are reduced by 5. Built to destroy. The flamer that burns twice as bright burns half as long. All weapons have plus 3% chance to critically hit, but equipment condition decay is 15% faster. Chosen. The super mutant one. Yeah, there really should be a requirement on that one. Claustrophobia. You have a fear of enclosed spaces, probably because of the mutants that live there. You gain +1 to special attributes when outside, but suffer -1 when indoors. Conduit of radiation become increasingly irradiated whenever you are not in a irradiated area. Alternatively, you may remove the radiation when you are in an irradiated area. This just seems kind of weird. Diabetic. You are careful with food and medicine. Your medicine skill and survival skill are increased by 5 each. However, you recover 10% less health from food and medicine. Early bird. Hey early risers, enjoy +2 from each of your special attributes from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. but suffer -1 from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. when you're not at your best. Fake physician. Receive a set of medical items at the cost of your karma. Fast shot. While using guns and energy weapons, you fire 20% more quickly, but your shots are 20% less accurate. 4 eyes. While wearing any type of glasses, you have +1 perception. Without glasses, you have -1 perception. Glutton. When you are eating, your overall damage increased by 10%. However, when you are not eating, you take 10% more damage. Good-natured. You're good-natured at heart, more prone to solving problems with your mind than violence. You gain +5 to barter, medicine, repair, science, speech, but have -5 to energy weapons. And probably shit like that. Energy weapons, explosives, guns, melee weapons, and unarmed. Heavy-handed. Your melee and unarmed attacks do more damage, but less critical hit damage. High-value target. You've been marked by the most vicious mercenary group. Occasionally, a group of deadly assassins will ambush you when you least expect it. Hoarder. You gain +25 pounds to your carrying capacity, but suffer a -1 to all attributes anytime the weight you're carrying drops below 160 pounds. When your health drops below 50%, you gain +10% more damage, but you also suffer -2 to your agility and perception attributes. This is the hot-blooded trait, I forgot to say. Kamikaze, you have +10 action points, but your reckless nature has caused you to have -2 damage threshold. Logan's Loophole. No one's going to put you out to pasture because you're going to stay young and level 30 forever. You'll never again become addicted to chems, and they'll last twice as long, but after 30, you can kiss experience, perks, and skills goodbye. Lots of S's. Loose cannon. From frag grenades to throwing spears, you can throw weapons 30% faster at the cost of 25% less range. Ne'er-do-well. Your companions make up for your lack of combat skills. All your companions have +25 combat skills, while you have -25 combat skills. Near-death experience. Your action points only regenerate when you have less than 30% health. When your health is below 20%, that costs 50% less action points. Finally, when your health is below 10%, it will restore all of your action points. Ranger. You won't be the 21st with a big iron on your hip. Your agility is increased by +1. You take more critical damage from raiders such as fiends and powder gangers. Skilled. You're skilled but not very experienced. You gain +5 points to every skill, but suffer -10% from the experience gained from now on. Small frame. Due to your small size, you have +1 agility, but your limbs are more easily crippled. Tribal. You deal +5 unarmed and melee damages, but your gun, explosives, and energy weapon skills are reduced by -5 each. Trigger discipline. While using guns and energy weapons, you fire 10% more slowly, but are 20% more accurate. Wild Wasteland unleashes the most bizarre and silly elements of post-apocalyptic America, not for the faint of heart or the serious of temperament. We're obviously eventually going to take. In fact, we're just going to take. Tribal and Wild Wasteland, I believe. 3. What is your current occupation? I've never done it before, so we're going to go with Caesar Legion. I'm going to be a legionnaire. You were once a part of a tribe that was incorporated into Caesar's Legion. Now you are forced to fight his enemies. Your former life as a tribal has afforded you some knowledge of the land, plus 5 survival. And your training in the Legion has turned you into a true fighting force, plus 5 guns. However, your training left you a little brainwashed, staying quiet or spewing Legion praise, minus 10 speech. Other bonuses. In the Legion faction, their enemies are your enemies. Right. Seem pretty good. We'll say that I got a bit more than I need. Start preference. Yeah, we're just gonna do the alternative start. We don't want to start good springs because we're not fucking horses. Yeah, seems pretty good. I don't think I can do anything at this point. Oh, forward. I hear my cat must come in the room. Unfortunately, since I'm in the closet, I can't easily get up and let him in. What item do I have is in poor condition? You know what? Let's do it. Hardcore mode. Nope. Fuck I am. Oh, I am familiar with this area. Fucking shut up. Oh, where's a little in that place? Ooh, a zap glove. We're gonna go with lead pipe though, I think. The pretense that sharp things are dangerous. Fucking mustache. Named ourselves the Big Green. Puppy.
That we hold Nelson. That is Caesar's will.
So let's see how my not that. I should go to a prim to try and find a man who tried to kill me. Oh my god, my cat. Son. That way, because it's covered with landmines. I also know that Prim is held by the NCR. So, also considering the fact that I do not have any followers with me currently, I'm probably going to roll on the side with getting the despite obvious like nudity bits. I try to avoid it.
Hallway, true to Caesar. Dead Sea has erected a tribute to Caesar, made of profligate corpses.
Dead Sea.
You're wise to serve the Legion by choice.
Oh, I should also make sure that it is set to very. It's on very hard. Oh great, we only have 2 minutes left. Thus begins the quest of Hobert. To raise himself from the Legion. We probably should have been a great con with our current, but raise ourselves from the Legion, probably side with Yes Man. Uh, we'll side with the Great Khans. Please try to get in friendly with them. Rail against. We're mostly going to rail against the NCR. But, to rail against the Legion, that's how it's going to be. But we're going to take, like, the Yes Man path. Systematic anarchy and all that. There's a fire over there. Oh, there's more legionaries. Let's see what weapon he has. 2 seconds left, so I'm going to go to sleep.